What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Regala Marine RC back out for a quick rip with the Decepticon. Beastly boat, fast boat. And the reason I say quick rip is because I keep smoking this thing. And so I've actually switched out my greases. I'm using the Dynamite Marine grease now, which I notice is quite a bit thinner, in the hopes that maybe it's not going to steam. Maybe there won't be quite as much resistance or steam or whatever. So we've got 17, 15 props on, and GPS is inside of the boat. Couple turtles that I'm going to go ahead and watch out for, but really wanting to see the ride attitude on the 17-15s with the ABC props. And then I've got Doctor props to try as well. All of which should be slightly less aggressive than what was on the boat, right? So hopefully that helps with temps. And then also the fact that I'm changing the grease, maybe that's going to help with the smoke. Do a nice little courtesy lap here. Just let all the turtles know what's about to go down and to not be in the water. And so this is a low lift prop. So kind of wanting to see the ride attitude on the boat. A little bit of hop, I see, a little bit of wiggle. A little bit of hop, a little bit of wiggle, but it's not... Wow, that was actually pretty happy there, you guys. I mean, once it settled down, it stopped doing anything funky. So I don't know if we got a full pass in there, but let me check the speed real quick. All right, so full disclosure, you guys know I wouldn't lie to you about the speed. That was 68 miles an hour. So definitely not where it has been, which tells me that it's gonna like these props as far as temperature goes. Now I can definitely prop up. What I'm finding the most interesting is that it actually really likes these low lift ABC props. You know, before I was trying to get more lift to try and force the nose down. And so what I'm seeing is that it actually kind of likes these props. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at the way it settles. Look at the way it... Wow, okay. So a little bit of hop at the mid-range, but then once it settles, that back end just plants, and I think it actually rides a little better than the Arcturus. So let's get one more speed, and then I might not even switch the props. I might just we might just run these till the batteries go out. All right, 67 miles an hour there. So these are 17-15s. I've got 17-16s I could try. I know these ones will be fine on temps. I kind of have this thing where I want this boat to be like 70 plus. Not for any reason, right? Other than just to say it's a 70 plus mile an hour boat. But I'm gonna try and zoom in, see if this works out all right. And so, yeah, we're high 60s right now. And again, mostly just checking the ride attitude. I want to get a couple laps in. And kind of really surprised that it likes these lower lift props. Yeah, so look at that. Wow. Holy smokes, look at this. Okay, I've been going in the wrong direction with this boat, you guys. Good God. Great balls of fire. All right, so I've been trying to add lift to the back end of this thing to force the nose down. And it looks like all I've been doing is actually forcing that hop. If you notice with these props, the boat's really settling on the back pads, and it's really happy there. And wow, that's the best that this boat has run with no hop, no nothing. And I think because we're running probably a lot more efficiently, I'm guessing that I'll be able to prop up. I'm guessing the reason we were getting so much heat wasn't because we were going so fast. It was because the boat wasn't happy, right? We were trying to force compliance by forcing the nose down, not realizing that it's hopping because it wants to settle on the back pads, right? I think I've shown you guys the bottom of this boat, and the front pads are high, and so the front pads are actually designed probably to be a little bit out of the water when it's running at those speeds. And wow, okay, so what a great test, you guys. This is really valuable information because, oh, another truck, look at that. This is really valuable information because now I know that I was actually going the wrong direction with it. Now, the only thing we need now is to check temperatures and make sure that there is no smoke, because that could very well still be a problem for us. That's why I'm keeping the camera rolling, because if I smoke this thing, I want to make sure you guys are here for it. And, but wow, okay. Super good test. And it turns out that this SOB likes ABC props. Low lift. Come on, baby. No smoke, no smoke, no smoke. No smoke. Let's go, baby. All right. Temp gun. You guys know the routine. Mamba Monster ESCs. 84 degrees, 86 degrees. Over here, 88 degrees. Motor, center, 107. Front, 122. Get off me. 109, 107, 101, 114. A little bit of heat in the right side stuffing tube. Just a little bit. Let's see if I can get a temp on it. Not really. The right side's warmer, but not much. And it's probably because I'm making right-hand turns, so the right side's always going to be loaded up a hair more. Batteries, 95, 97, 92. Okay. So last run out, we had the big Octuras on it with a lot more lift, right? They were like M445s. And so we were trying to lift the back end to hold that nose down. And after trying ABCs with neutral strut, neutral everything, it's actually sitting just on the back 4 pads. It's got a little hop in the midway, and then once it settles, it just, that thing just gets off. It's actually perfect, and temperatures are way down. Now, granted, it's back in the shop, and just realized I got cut off on the last video. So doing this is kind of an outro. Got the boat back. I wanted to show you guys. I know I've shown you this before, but just wanted to show you guys kind of the bottom, the ride pad design. So you can see I got the strut. Sorry, the stinger is completely neutral. And you see this pad and this pad touch. And then there's maybe like an 1/8 of an inch gap up here at the front. That's kind of hard to see. But basically the boat is wanting to sit on these back 4 pads, and I don't know why. I'm just now realizing how much it liked those ABC props. And so this is big because now I know what direction to go with on the boat. So here's the Octura. It's an roughly an M445 versus here's a Geico prop, an ABC prop. Biggest difference being is that this prop's going to have a much tighter thrust cone, whereas this one is going to have a wider thrust cone. So if you can imagine, a low lift ABC prop like this is going to have a high rake. Rake being how much the blades come off of the hub, right? So tighter thrust cone means less lift down into the water, right? If you can imagine this is the back of the boat, you're going to see a rooster tail, and then you're going to have lift on the bottom, right? Whereas something like this, low rake, considered like a medium lift, right? This thrust cone is going to be much wider. And so you're going to get a little more rooster tail, and you're also going to get more lift at the bottom. And so I was trying to make this prop or that style of prop work. I was thinking that the bottom needed more, that the back needed more lift to kind of force the nose down. And it doesn't. It actually just wants to ride a little nose high, sit on those back 4 pads. Hop was gone. And so next up, I'm going to try the Geico props. They're close to a 1716. And so, yeah. Other than that, new garage speakers. Not really boating related, but I love these things, man. They are so wild. I got the big sub down there. And you got to have some shop tunes, right? So big clips. They're 8-inch speakers, coaxial horn speakers. Super cool. But shop's a mess. I got to clean up. I'll cut it off here. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.